Hello friends! Today we take you to Syria, home to one of the world's most complex crises. But this video is not just about the conflict. We will take a closer look at Syria's glorious past, its modernization efforts, and its place on today's political chessboard. If you are ready, here we go. Syria, with its strategic location between Mesopotamia and the Mediterranean Sea, has been home to great civilizations for thousands of years. In ancient times, city-states such as Ugarit and Ebla were centers of trade and culture. Ugarit in particular went down in history as the site of the world's first alphabet. During the Roman Empire, Syria was known for its rich and magnificent cities such as Palmyra. Called the Bride of the Desert, Palmyra was the center of the region in terms of both trade and culture. Sandwiched between Rome and Persia, the city became a great symbol of resistance under the leadership of Queen Zenobia. With the spread of Islam in the 1st century, Syria once again gained an important place on the world stage. The Umayyad Caliphate declared Damascus its capital and built magnificent monuments here. In particular, the Umayyad Mosque was built as one of the most important buildings in the Islamic world, and Damascus experienced a golden age of science, art, and commerce. After the fall of the Ottoman Empire, Syria fell under French Mandate rule. However, with its independence in 1946, the process of modernization accelerated. In the 1950s, Syria assumed the role of a bridge between East and West. Damascus became a center of attraction for cinema, theater, and literature. During this period, advanced universities, a modern health system, and a rising industrial infrastructure gave hope for Syria's future. When the Ba'ath Party came to power in the 1960s, the country quickly focused on infrastructure projects and centralized governance. Under his strong leadership, Hafez al-Assad built dams, highways, and industrial investments, making Syria a major player in the Middle East. In 2011, the wave of the Arab Spring reached Syria. What started as peaceful protests quickly turned into a civil war. The Assad regime's interventions and the fragmented nature of the opposition plunged the country into a spiral of crisis. The conflict in Syria has turned into not only a civil war, but also a struggle for the interests of international powers. By siding with the Assad regime, Russia has increased its influence in the Middle East. Iran pursued a strategy of expanding its Shiite influence through Syria. While the US and the West initially supported regime change, today they are more focused on the fight against terrorism. Turkey has played an active role in border security and in seeking solutions to the refugee crisis. This has placed Syria at the center of international politics. The millions of people fleeing Syria have created one of the largest humanitarian crises in history. While neighboring countries such as Turkey, Jordan, and Lebanon bore the brunt of this wave of migration, Europe faced the refugee problem. But this crisis affects the whole world, not just the region. Today, Syria is a reminder of the splendor of its past while facing a complex future. Is peace possible? The answer depends on the international community's ability to put aside conflicts of interest and find a common solution. Syria is not only a cradle of conflict, but also of civilizations and cultures. Throughout this video, we explored Syria's journey from past to present. Do you think Syria can return to its glory days? Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments. We would also be happy if you subscribe to our channel. Goodbye.